Alright, I'm going to try and do some kind of impressionism, landscape, or abstract. Whatever happens first. Alright, I got a kind of a big painting here, 16 by 20, so I get to play around with my brushes today. I'm going to start out with my money yellow here. This is very good yellow paint here. It's the only good paint that I have on my that's worth anything. So we're going to probably use whatever I have that yellow. The reason why I like it is because it shows up really nice, you know. We're doing some kind of painting tonight. Nothing thought out, really. Nothing thought out. Although I do have, like, you know, a landscape in mind here, like kind of you know, the features of a landscape. Just having fun tonight, pretty much. Fun, fun, fun. Till daddy takes the T-bird away. And she'll have fun. Till daddy takes the T-bird away. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. And she'll have fun till daddy takes the T-bird away. This is fun. I'm just kind of slapping paint up there. I kind of like it. Really fun. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad she's my little girl. Yeah, she's so glad. She's telling all the world. I have a feeling I'm going to try doing uh, trying like I'm going to maybe outline things to enhance them. I don't know yet. Just to put different things in here. It kind of looks already. I mean, I guess you gotta. It's gonna look a little thought out. I'm thinking, but but I'm trying not to. I mean, it is a landscape now. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. It still looks like impressionism. I don't do impressionism, so this is like, you know, pretty much something I've never done before. I think I'd like to maybe let it dry a little, then I can mess around with the color a bit. Uh, like like some glazing to it to change up the colors here and there. I think that orange is a nice touch there. Well, nobody's really watching, so yeah, my baby's good to me, you know she's happy as can be. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Cause my baby's good to me, you know, she's happy as can be, you know, she said so. I'm in love with her and I find. It's definitely different looking. I want some purple in here. am off tomorrow. I don't have to work. Cause my baby's good to me. Happy as can be, you know, she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Hey, I got someone watching. Thank you. I can't get my chat to open up for some reason. Chat viewing options, top chat, some messages such as may not be invisible. Live chat, all messages are visible. I put live chat. I don't know what's going. I just like yellow today for some reason. This is really some crazy art, I tell you. I'm going to try and at least make the trees a little straighter here. There we go. So hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mainsail sets. Call for captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Why don't you go home? Yeah, yeah. I went back to that brush. See how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. Wanna go home. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so Lisa and I, we did some Beach Boys the other day in our live. Since Brian passed away, he was the one that pretty much wrote all the songs. I was lucky enough to see him in Las Vegas. Uh, I was in the front row. This was after, I think he had a stroke back then. He was recovering from a stroke, so he had to sit down. Pretty much for the whole concert, he sat at the keyboard. That guy was, his music was pretty awesome. It sounds like you don't think it's much when you hear it, but when you hear how they put it all together and everything, it was pretty amazing. Well, we're going to try and turn this into a Van Gogh style painting here. Let's see if it's possible. I'm just black and white for my lines. Do 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 do. Something in the way she moves. Attracts like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Well, this is kind of like how you get new ideas, I think. I was going to use black, but it doesn't make sense to use black on everything. Because it kind of it defeats the purpose of I guess I'm getting tired. The I didn't feel like doing like a regular normal landscape. I wanted to do either abstract or impressionism. Sometimes stuff like this happens, I'll probably end up painting over. This is like maybe a practice piece. I probably won't even post this, so if you're seeing it now, it's probably the only time you're gonna see it because I'm not gonna post it because it's not anything exciting. I got the world up here moving around. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Let's try some of that yellow and that purple. I want to fly like an eagle. Maybe if I try to brush. Let's try that. We'll do larger lines and this might work out better. Let's see. Oh, the black is still wet. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirit carry me. Tick tock, tick, do 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 do. Tick tock. Let my spirit carry me. Feed the children. No shoes on their house of children living in the street. All right. It hasn't even been an hour yet. Wow. All right. Well, I don't like this, so I'm going to change it into a regular, guys. Is that cool? This was just practice. All right, let's do a real landscape here now. We are going to really I'll keep a lot of these trees in here, but what we're going to do I want to do like a purple, kind of a purple bluish sky. I got purple down here. I'm just mixing it into the blue to, I want to do like a dark purplish blue sky. Cool clouds in there. Yeah. There we go. I like that up there. That really light purple, like the moon is shining on there. There we go. Now we're getting into my kind of forte here. Look at that, guys. We'll do a mountain back there. I'm going to use a knife on the mountain today because it comes out looking better. I like to do, we'll do a green hill here. Dark green hill. And I'm going to do water. We're going to do water down here under the mountain and maybe around the mountain as well, like around this hill, I mean. Like right around it like this. Water, and then I'll put grass down here. Kind of like a bluish green. And I can run some evergreen trees over here. I put a little blue in this green so we get a cool color. Like some blue in here. All right, there we go. There's my layout. That looks a little better than the other one, doesn't it, guys? What do you think? You guys are probably going, what the hell is on, man? Now this is a good start for a landscape here. Look at that sky already. I like that purple in there. Ellie always used to tell me, do purple clouds, and I never do. And look how amazing that looks. It looks like there's already purple clouds up there. It looks so cool. Well, if you just came back, you just painted over that mess I had before here. I was just trying to do some abstract. Look at the colors coming through the mountain. Because I had so much green in there. Doesn't that look cool? I can't do my tree because I gotta do the mountain first before I can put any trees over here. So I'm waiting for that to dry just for a second. Maybe I can fix the water while that's drying. Let me tighten up the water. Okay, that's better. You gotta have that water smooth or it won't look right. And sometimes I don't do it. You gotta have a nice edge on hills too. Set a nice edge on it. This can be any color for right now because I'm gonna paint probably some flowers up on these hills here. But this color can be any color. It's just undertone for right now. All right, let me do the mountain now. I'm gonna use a knife. Uh, if you've never seen me with a knife before, it's kind of rare because the last year I've been using a brush up there, but now I'm going back to the knife because the mountain looks so much real. It looks more real when you use a knife. And I'm gonna do maybe the light's gonna be on over here on the right, so I'm gonna push that peak. It's gonna go way in the back. Still kind of wet, so I can get it started. I might have to go over the snow again. I've got a lot on here, so, but that means some of the colors underneath might come through. You see that? Look at that mountain, guys. There's only two of you in here watching. Look how cool that looks. Where is everybody? I guess they don't like landscapes, but look at that mountain. Wow. That is amazing. So I told you the knife work is truly remarkable. You can't get this with the brush, with the paintbrush. Uh, I don't know where everybody went. This is like probably the best mountain I've ever done. Because I can't post this. I'm not going to post this one because of the thing for it. This is really amazing here. All right. Really happy with that mountain so far. Hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mainsail sets. So I'm going to change the water real quick to, I'm going to put some land underneath the mountain. Just a little bit so I could put some trees down there. So, water, still have water there. It's just I'm going to have some land right underneath the mountain here. A little bit of. And then the water will just be down here. Now, it doesn't have to be water. I mean, I could turn that into a nice field of like green grass or yellow dandelions or something. Let me zoom into this mountain for you. Look how cool that looks. So I think I'm going to make this a far away scene. So I'm not going to have big stuff here in the foreground. So I'm going to probably we'll put a few trees maybe on this hill right here. Like right here. So let's do that real quick. So hoist up the John B. sail. See how mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Tree out there. He's all alone. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Where's my phone? It should be charged up now. I'll get into the chat room here because it's not working on my iPad. YouTube, my profile, view channel. There's my live. YouTube. Cat, hey. My profile, view channel. KK Beard. I see who's in here. Hello, Babette and I'm not sure who that is, but hello. Carol King, beautiful, neat, unique, thank you. Carol must have been watching abstract stuff. Yeah, I had people watching the original. What I had up here first was just crazy, but I painted over it. So now I got this cool looking mountain and purple clouds, and this looks so cool. Now that I got some groundwork back here, let me put a water line back there so I can, I'll put some trees back there in front of the mountain, which almost every landscape artist does that. But first we got to establish the water line here. There we go. So this will be land here. That's kind of like the shoreline there. All right. So water waves. All right, so I'm gonna do some trees back here. On the, I think I'm gonna make them like a bluish color. not as dark as that. See if it needs to be a little darker than that. I should make them purple. Yeah, I'm gonna make them darker. That's not dark enough. Still not really as dark as I would want them. All right, that'll have to do. Not the best trees. It kind of works. I'll make these darker. Very cool. Ugh. I'm getting a little tired. I guess what I'm going to just have, let's put a few trees down here real quick. kind of want them going back that way. Kind of standing in a weird spot here. They're kind of going off down towards the water, okay? When you do art, things like, you know, if it looks like it's going off towards the distance, it just looks. Okay, so they're going down that way. See that? Those are easy trees to make. I make some different trees, but for these lives, this is the quickest way to make trees. Getting tired now, guys. It's a tall tree. If you were standing down here, you would be about that tall there. The it's a far away scene. I could put something in the foreground, like some rocks, and then put a large tree over here to bring the foreground really close. We'll see. Let me zoom into that so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, Adric. You gotta watch me paint for like 10 years and then you'll know how to do it. I'm kind of pushing that guy in the back a little, so it doesn't look like it's just a straight run of trees. Doesn't that look cool? That's called highlighting. Okay. You do that to every tree. Although if you were out in nature, it's not going to look like that. It just looks better. It looks better on the painting. Because in nature, it's not going to be one color, the tree. But if you want to do a good painting, you got to put some highlights on it. Because otherwise, it's not going to look right. So next time you go into the woods, look at your trees. It's not going to be bright on one side and dark on the other. But that's the way I paint them because they look better. Check out those mountains, guys. I did with my knife. Knife work up there. It almost we're actually there. Oh man, I'm getting tired, guys. I'm gonna try and change the color of the grass. Lighten this up here. I probably won't keep it light, but what you do, you just take a little bit of color on your brush, yellow. We could blend it in and make it a little lighter. That way you get some different tones in the grass. These trees came out great, man. Since this is a shadow side, I'm going to leave that dark there. Maybe we'll lighten up a little bit on this side here. I feel so broke up. I wanna go home. Yeah, we'll put some shadows underneath these trees. Alright guys, I'll have to finish this tomorrow. I'm off. And it's already been an hour and a half, so there we go. I'll give you a front shot. If you hit my notification bell, it'll notify you because I'm going to finish this in the morning or late in the evening. I appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully I got some new subscribers. I can't tell until I shut it off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for